friends, Jewel back again with another super cool astrology video, and we are talking about the composite sun in the 10th house today, what that's like when we have this going on in a relationship. So the composite chart is the chart of two charts combined. So you find the midpoints between two people's planets and points in both natal charts. You combine those to find where the middle is, and that shows you the composite chart. And it's the larger picture of the relating between two people. It shows the long-term purpose, the goals, the direction, how two people mix. Because two people or more, because you could have composite charts that comprise several people. So two people, when they come to a relationship, they bring their two sets of ingredients, right? They're both two different people. So they bring their two different sets of components, and we combine those in a bowl called the relationship. And how two people mix in a relationship is shown on the composite chart. What kind of cake they bake together. What kind of cuisine comes out of this mix. That is what the composite chart shows us. So it's really the birth chart of the relationship itself. So we read it much like a birth chart, with keeping in mind that it is not a birth chart, it's a composite chart. So it takes a little bit of experience to wrap your mind around what composite charts are and how to read them, which is why I make these videos. So the sun in a composite chart shows where the ego focus is between two people, where the major purpose, the direction, the crux of the energy, where most of this goes when two people are in a relationship. So the 10th house is about career, achievement, our success, what we're known for, our image. It's the reputation that precedes us. It's what we grow up from our 4th house to be up into our 10th house. So it's us as a full adult. So when we have the composite sun coming into the 10th house, we see two people that complement each other's life purpose and goals very well. They are very focused on achievement, career, life goals. How to show up better and achieve greater success is a big deal between these two people, a big focus. This is a great composite placement for a working relationship or a partner, romantic partnership that works together in some fashion or achieves together in some fashion. So they are typically more attracted at a personal level at first. It's not all about career. That's not really why they come together, romantic people, partners. There's typically, a sexual attraction, romantic attraction, and then after they find themselves in a relationship, there is this mutual focus on 10th house things. So it's they very much have complementary professional skills that the other lacks. So they can see each other as a tool to achieve what they're missing in their professional life. So it's really important to look at the synastry when you have the sun in the composite 10th house to see if this focus on goals, career, getting ahead, achievement, if that is complementary to what somebody is looking for in their natal chart. Because this is one of those positions where you can have really good contacts in the synastry, but the focus comes into such a house that it's into an impersonal house. The 10th house is not a personal house, it's an impersonal house. So the focus is very much out towards the world when we have this position. So it's important to look at if it's a compatible relationship for what the two individuals are looking for. So there's a lot of material ties and sometimes business ties, money ties, things like that between these two people. So in the event of a breakup, when we have a 10th house sun, it can be very difficult because of the the material negotiating that needs to be done between these two people. They become very reliant on each other for what they end up getting, what they end up achieving, what they end up, materially bringing into their world. And the image that they have going on is important to them because there is a certain amount of status that is brought to each of these people by being together, and that can be something that is very hard to give up. So that could be an issue when we have 10th house sun going on here. So it's important for them to pay attention to what's going on inside the relationship, because this is a more outer focused energy between two people, because they are, the energy is very much about getting and bringing into the relationship instead of having, a lot of the energy focused on the actual relationship itself. It's more about what can the relationship bring to us or do for us. So it is very important to not try to adjust the outside goings on or the outside circumstances to the relationship. The people themselves need to understand that they need to do the adjusting within the relationship and not try to manipulate outside circumstances to fit what's going on within themselves. That really doesn't work. It's about, how people manifest their reality as it comes, from within, not from without. So there tends to be that kind of flip-flop focused when we have that composite sun in the 10th. So because it's an impersonal position, it's just really important for them to pay attention, and they have to consciously focus on doing the things within the relationship that they need to do in order to adjust, in order to be happy, to get along, to see what it is they want to see come out of this relationship. So hope you enjoyed this. I will be back very soon with another super cool video. You can find me on the internet at Truth in Aspect Astrology. Yes, I do private consultation all the time. If you want to know what's going on in your relationship, I am the one to get a hold of. I do partnership readings all the time. I also specialize in planetoids and asteroids. You can find me on Facebook at Truth in Aspect Astrology, Instagram as well. And I will be back soon, soon, soon. Bye-bye.